Yeah, the league and the Players Association are working to come up with a quote win-win solution, and I think there's cautious optimism on both sides that that'll happen. So till that happens, I don't think we have any comment. I will say this, and I know Dee will want to jump in here too, that we've learned a tremendous amount during this process. You all have heard us say this before, Pat, and have worked very closely with our players. Dee and I have always been involved in the communities we've been involved in a lot of different ways, but have become actively involved here in some issues that affected the players, and look forward to continue to work with our players to make Northeastern Ohio and hell, for that matter, the U.S. a better place to live and work. So we're going to focus on that for now.
Yeah, the players are really active in working on a plan for social justice reform in our area. They want to get out and be volunteers and really dive deep. We've hosted summits. We'll continue to work. I mean, we focus on what we're doing, the positive impact we're having, so that's really our focus, and we're excited about it.
I think that if Dee and I had any regret, we actually talked to the players about this the other day, is that if you'll remember when all this came up, I think our players kneeled down against the Giants, which I think was our first exhibition game, if I remember right, and we had several players do it, and we should have, and Dee and I'll take responsibility, right away gotten with our players. We waited a couple of weeks, and I think lesson learned for us, and I would argue for the country, if that doesn't sound embellished, is just sit down and talk it through. Once we sat down around the table, we realized we had a tremendous amount in common. We always respect our players. I think we came away with that from that meeting, Tom, with more respect than we've ever had, and hopefully they did the same, and they are all very comfortable interacting with us in the proper manner about these issues.
I really think they're making the proper steps now. I do think this conversation is going to be productive, and it's a good thing that's happened.
Yeah, like I said, I think there's cautious optimism that a quote win-win will be worked out, and we'll see what happens here over the next